They know who we are, and I know it makes a difference for our clients. Just go to forthepeople.com and see our results.
It's going down, baby. Time to go get it. I had to go stop and get some of these. I don't know why that look different. That looks different. But it's the same. I had to go stop and get some of these T-fittings because I'm actually going to be cutting into the line and putting one of these on. This one right here is going to, well, I'm going to be putting two fittings on. One is to redirect the water to go one way, to extend to another head. This one is to actually put a irrigation head on. I'm going to get to it. I got my phone fully charged, so y'all should be able to see me through this full process. Get this work done. I should have brought the iPad so I can turn up. I'll be living like that. Alright. Get everything I need. Put my hat on. Hey, this shirt looking dark, right? That's all sweat, boy. I'm hot. Hot. Getting to it. Getting to it like it's nothing to it. I'm put my hat on. Try to prevent some of this sun from beating me down. I hate when the hat is wet from sweat already and then I put it back on. But gotta prevent all that crazy sun damaging my amazing face. Alright. Let's get to it, y'all. Don't move too fast, Rob. Let me make sure I got my glue, and I'm about to fix the irrigation while I got the ground open. As y'all seen in the other video, this is actually a part 2. I made these. Dang it, I knew I forgot something. But then again, I think I might be good. These are 2 swing lines. This is one that I'm going to be putting on. This is a new one that I'm adding on. This one right here is I'm going to put this one on the line that's currently in place. But I have to make some cuts. Y'all will see. It's hard to explain. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. But sometimes it sound all like gibberish. Oh, I got my knee pad today. I'm going to be old today, y'all. I'm going to put these knee pads on. These knee protectors or whatever you call them. These bad boys right here. Might as well. If I'm gonna be doing some kneeling down, might as well. Right? Yes, Lord. Got that gel. Oh yeah. All right, got my knee pads on. Yes, sir. Got my cutters. Got my glue. Got my fittings that I'm gonna need, and I also got PVC that's already got there. Got these, boom, boom, boom. I'll pick up these little fitting pieces that I just put on the ground. I'm gonna need these. I prepared them. Dang it. Look, I'm trying to. Oh no. I'm shrieking. Alright, there we go. So I got my glue. I got some extra PVC out here in case I need it, but I don't think I will. I put one right here by the road. It's going down, baby. I did forget something in the truck just, but I'll come back and get it because I got the phone in my hand. And I got my hands full already. Make it as simple as possible. This is actually a pretty simple fix. Alright, so this little area right here, I put the grass over there because I needed the space. This area I'll be putting down some grass here shortly, right? This is where the problem is. This is where the problem is. I'm gonna show you guys close up. I'm gonna put this stuff down real quick. Let me go get this. I'm gonna go get my trenching shovel because I like to use my trenching shovel. That's what it's for. Digging close to pipes and stuff. Sometimes when you use I guess it's called like a knife shovel. What you call this? Not a spade. And then again, it might be a spade. Like a spade shovel. I need to look up spade, but yeah, that is a spade. So a spade shovel. Instead of using a spade shovel, I use these right here. This is a trenching shovel, and the one I'm about to get out of my truck bed is also a trenching shovel. It just work more efficiently when you don't try to get like a wide. We're not trying to remove a wide area of dirt. You're just trying to get like a narrow piece. You see these two different sizes, but they all stick. Made by, I think, Corona. But yeah, this should be a simple fix. I'm estimating it's gonna take me probably 15 minutes to do exactly what I'm trying to do. So, only thing that I'm gonna be doing here differently that I did set up. So, usually, when I see an irrigation head, right? This is the irrigation head. I expect for maybe 2 to 3 feet, there's a swing line that connects to the PVC. Unfortunately, guys, you can't tell, but this head is like at least 8 feet away from this irrigation head. The problem with that is that means when they trench to actually put the irrigation in, because the backflow is over here. Just trying to give you an idea of the routing. The backflow is there. Wherever the backflow is, that's where all the irrigation starts for the most part. So it traveled through here, through the ground, and they decided to go straight across here to that other head. So this right here is an 8-foot swing line, which is kind of long. It shouldn't be that long. I hate when I find long swing lines, but it's beneficial because say if I needed to move that head to reposition it, I could pick it up and move it, here or there because it's 8 feet. Versus if it was a PVC and it was solid pipe, and they had a 2-foot swing line, I can only move it so fast, so far in that area. But let me get to what I'm trying to do here so you guys can understand why I'm actually going to keep that's 8 feet swing line in there. I'm going to cut this and I can pull that head a little bit closer my way, and I'm going to connect it right back to this line, because this piece that I created right here, this piece that I created, it's not gonna work for what I was trying to do there. I was hoping that I would just be replacing the line and it's close by, but I didn't do my due diligence and do enough digging. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing my digging right here so you guys can see exactly what I'm about to do. So you see where it's broken right there? I'm gonna dig along the pipe. I'm not gonna dig hard. I'm just digging to reveal the pipe. And you got roots on top of it, etc. I'm already running into the body of it. Either way it go, I'm gonna be cutting this anyway, so it ain't a big deal. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put this down so I can do this faster. Y'all will see me doing it. Show you how to get it done. Y'all might not be able to see me fast, but you'll be able to see. wasn't able to show y'all too close up, but I had to put the phone down. Didn't have my I don't have my tripod with me today. But all right, so what I did was just I dug 2 feet each direction on this pipe here, right? What I'm about to do is, being that fixture is broken right there, and that's where irrigation head goes on, that got to come off, period, because it's the piece is broken off in there. You see that? Let me get you close up so you can see. The only way to fix that, the easiest way to fix that, is to gotta cut this, replace it with a new fixture piece. However, I'm adding a head over here that can cover this small area. I'm putting an MP1000 here, very small head, but I can set it in a 180 rotation, so I don't have to worry about this Roto 5000 Rainbird head trying to irrigate all the way over here. I just wanted to focus on this area, just here to here, here to here. This one here, I actually wanted to do possibly a 90, to be honest. I wanted to water from here over to here. That's it. Small head. You know, I don't need much pressure, etc. That's what I'll be doing. Before I do this, I gotta make sure I got this stuff in the right position. So as you can see, I was fighting with it a little bit because there's roots. There's roots on the side of here, and sometimes you got to make sure you don't, you know, go too deep down too fast with the shovel, because you can crack the pipes if you tip it with the head of the shovel. So you got to be careful and diligent, because if you crack the pipe, now you got to replace that as well, because you're gonna have a leak here. So problem here, I came through here with the side cutter and we cut this. This was very shallow. I didn't even notice it was cut. She must have put the irrigation on and seen water shooting up, so she actually went over here and dug to reveal this. So when I came back here, it was already exposed. The problem with it being a leak, the rest of the irrigation is not going to function correctly. So as of right now, her backyard haven't been irrigated today, which is in dire need. So I'm gonna get this on track. So first things first, I told y'all this is a 8 feet swing line. I don't like it when it's like crazy that size, but whatever. I'm gonna pull it up just to reveal and make sure I'm thinking about this correctly. See it? See it? See it? I was right. I was right, guys. So I'm glad she caught that late, because I would have came over here with that little piece thinking it's gonna work, and it's not. So anywho, I'm actually gonna dig this up and reposition it where I want it to be. I think I'm gonna move it slightly closer. Yeah, move it slightly closer, not much, but slightly closer. Shut up. Shut up. Making all that noise. Freaking birds, bro. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it's like, yeah. Shut up. Just shut up. Jeez. Trying to work over here. Y'all making all that noise. But I'm gonna put y'all down right here so y'all can see me get this stuff up real quick and reposition this. The reason why I pulled this up, y'all, is because if I would say, you know what, I'm just gonna plug this, I'm gonna fix this and plug this in. Let's say if this was damaged and I don't have my extra swing line with me, I would have to go home again and go get a new sling line, because if I broke this when using a sod cutter, there's a possibility I could have broke it in other places. So I just examine the line, make sure it doesn't have any splices or cuts in it, so we don't have to worry about water leaking out through this hose. But being that I see it's all good and it's just right here, I'm gonna make a flush cut on here and cut it like right here, boom. And then I'm gonna reuse this and just put it in a position where it can still be pretty effective. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get to it. I'm looking at something right now that I don't like to see, because this is something that could cause a bunch of leaking and stuff like that. Let me show you real quick. So I don't know if this has been replaced in the past or whatever, but every time you got to use additional pieces, extra fixtures, etc. And basically looking at this is a coupling, this is a coupling, this is a two. These are basically, and then they put small pipe in between it. There's 3/4 inch pipe, 3/4, and small. Like that means this didn't exist and they cut it in place. I don't know why they used those two couplings. Maybe the pipe was short or they didn't have enough material. I don't know. I don't know what reason why they would put a coupling here, a coupling there, and put the piece that's required in the middle, because they could have just used this one piece and went from pipe to pipe, but they didn't do that. So I'm cutting all this out. It's going to be one piece. One piece is going to be here. Well, in reality, not really. I'm gonna have to do this exact same thing because I got to cut it in. So I'm gonna have to cut farther though, because I don't like all those pieces being so close to each other if they don't need to be. So I'm gonna cut right here. I'm gonna cut right here. And I'm gonna put this new fixture in place. I might put it either farther down because I'm putting two pieces here. But let me go ahead and get to it because I'm doing too much talking, not enough working.
Mm.
Life is a beach. I'm just playing in the sand. Alright, so this is what I'm doing, y'all. And just to get y'all a quick update. Was the old fixture that was broken because I cut it with a side cutter when I was kind of prepping this small area. So what I did was I'm extending not only fixing the repair, but I'm extending it because that head is spraying the fence way too much because of how it's calibrated. So what I did was I'm adding on, I put a T-fitting here, so it's going to redirect water that way, and that our head is going to come up on this end, and then this swing line, which was 8 feet, I cut off about 2 to 3 inches, and I'm moving it down, and I'll still be able to put it in the same position as needed. But this irrigation head here will be able to focus on irrigating this mass area here, and this head that I put over here will be smaller. It will be calibrated to irrigate. It's just going to do like maybe a 90. I might have it do like a 120 to irrigate some of this area, but majority are over here. That's the game plan. As of right now, I was trying to decide how I wanted to put these fixtures together. Me personally, when I'm putting these pieces together, I like to do like when I'm putting two I guess fittings onto pipe, like right here. I could glue and put this piece in there, but then I would have to still get it and actually twist it to get it on there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prep this piece right here with the purple on it. I'm gonna prep that piece. I'm gonna prep this end and I'm gonna prep that end of these fitting that I'm put in, and I'm gonna glue it and I'm gonna screw it at one time and do the twist, because both of them will be able to twist at the same time. So that's what I'm doing over here, in case you're kind of wondering, what is he doing, what is he digging, boom boom boom. If you go back to the beginning where I showed you what I was gonna do, next thing I'm gonna be doing here last, you see that piece, this is just 3/4 of an inch pipe, and it doesn't have a bell at the end. I'm gonna clean that, prep it, and this piece right here will go on to the very end. You see what I'm saying? I'll put that fitting onto the pipe. Got a little swing on it. It's like a 3 feet swing. Irrigation head will pop up and it'll perform. I'll be able to put that irrigation head either over here or right there. But this is basically the water supply just to get over there. So I gotta finish up this little piece here, and I'll be able to move forward. Once I get that done, I'm gonna lay this side that I got here down. I think this side is gonna cover, I think it's 170 linear feet. This is some I had left over from a job that I recently did. All of this back lawn is zoysia. So I think that 170 is actually, after doing some metrics, I think I'll be able to cover all of this area, and it's not gonna get this area right here. It's gonna probably miss from here to here. It's gonna be a little bit short, so it's gonna be okay though, because at the end of the day, if this job was gonna be completely done, we could have just bought what was needed. But this is one of my neighbors who I told her, hey, when I get extra sod, I can bring it to kind of get your back lawn on track. She had nothing back here before; it was just dirt. So now she has an amazing Xeon zoysia lawn. And so it's a benefit of just, it's a process. But let me go ahead and keep going, because I got to get her done. I don't want to be out here all day. I almost got this completed though. Let me see, man. I'm trying to put y'all in a position where y'all can actually see me. I think I got an idea. Put y'all right, y'all. Put y'all right, y'all. All right. This one's my glue. This is my primer, in case I keep seeing what I'm keep going back and forth with. The primer is primarily to clean the surface, make sure there's no dirt or contaminants that's going to prevent the pipe from actually going together smoothly. So I feel like you can never use too much primer. Definitely try to give it enough seconds to actually dry before you just throw the glue together. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, but you see how I got I got some of this basically random. I cut some of it off. I put it under the line that I'm repairing, so it's elevated. It's actually going up because I don't want any dirt or nothing to be kicked because I'm trying to get it done too far down or whatever. So I think I'm going about it good. I got extra length on this, and I did that intentionally because um, I gotta figure out what's a sweet spot to cut on this one before I start putting it together. Like right now, I'm not. This isn't. There's no glue on this. No glue on this as well. So I can actually slide this on to see how far it's gonna go and where I can actually make my cut. Give me an idea where I can make my cut. I can make my cut like right here, and this gives me like about an inch of actually room to slide this piece in. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my cut. Just need to make a small cut on here. There we go. Got a nice flush cut, and now I got enough to where I think this is gonna work out perfect. Yeah, this is perfect. It ain't perfect, but it's perfect enough. You try not to overthink this. All right, I'm just cleaning out the pipe, make sure there's nothing there, no contaminants. That's gonna prevent it from sliding when I put the glue on, which is the adhesive. It's basically cement glue for PVC. That's exactly what I'm using. I got it taped. You guys can't see the brand and all that stuff, but you can get this from Lowe's, Home Depot, hardware stores, or you know, definitely an irrigation supply, Site One. They all have this, you know, PVC primer and cement glue. It's literally called PVC glue and stuff like that, or cement. All right, so now that I got it prepped, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and put my glue on it and get it together. You see, I got a root right here. I'm gonna try to move this out of the way because I don't want no issues. I don't want no smoke. Just need to go smooth, 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 smooth. I'm gonna put this close. Um, I gotta do this glue piece kind of quick. I got like I would say I have a roughly 30 seconds top for this to actually start hardening up. So you gotta kind of be swift with it, especially if you're doing two different sides. Um, Instead of just putting glue on here and glue on here and just putting it on, I put glue on here and I put glue in here. So that's why I gotta kind of move a little bit fast. Um, Given this internal pipe, it's gonna take a little bit longer to dry because it's cooler. This is gonna dry fast because it has direct sunlight exposure and wind exposure. So that's just one thing to think about. It ain't that deep. Just make sure you do it fast. Put it together fast once the primer is dry, which is completely dry. You don't see any running off or nothing like that. Then we're gonna pop this glue on real quick. I'm gonna put it closer because I'll be able to move faster if I don't have to reach as far. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put that on there like that. One, two. All right, go to the other end. One, two. I got enough glue on. You don't put glue inside the hole, y'all. All right, now I'm pushing it in. I'm pushing this in right here and twist. You know, dang it. Didn't think it through. Hold on. Push this in, twist. I think I might have this one too long. Dang, it's longer than I wanted it to be. So I'm gonna pull it off real quick. I'm gonna pull it off. It's too long. I gotta cut a little bit more because when I went to try to put it together, I didn't have enough. I couldn't pull this up enough to get it to fit. So I'm gonna wait till it dry, which is, and then I gotta redo the whole process. To be real, gotta redo the process. So I'm gonna just put this right here. I don't want this to get dirt on it. Just sit it up kind of for a second. Let this stuff dry a little bit. I'm gonna just go ahead and start hitting it with the primer again. So the primer works good for the dirt, but it also loosens up that glue that you just put in. So I'm gonna put this in pretty decent and clear out this fixture because that's super important. Getting a lot of that glue that I just put in there out, and I'm gonna be cutting this, so that's not a big deal, not a huge deal. Mistakes happen, y'all. Mistakes happen. I thought I had it perfectly. Y'all heard me say perfect like 3 times, ain't it? It ain't perfect till it is it? Hey? I don't know if y'all can see it, but the glue is like literally coming off. It clumps up first when you put this primer on it, but you do gotta like wipe it thoroughly, because what'll happen is if there's glue that's still sitting on there, it could hinder it from going on when you're trying to put it on again. So when you have to redo it again, I'll suggest you thoroughly clean it off, because it sucks to be fighting with that glue pushing there. You'll see what I'm talking about if you ever do this. It'll push the pipe off like slowly, but that's the reason why you hold it as well. You want to hold it on until it actually dries. So all right, I think I got this cleaned out thoroughly. I'm gonna go ahead and make my cut on here because this is a little bit too long. I'm gonna clean out this fixture on here as well. I don't think I put that much in here, which I'm glad I didn't. Sometimes when you're putting some on both sides, you don't have to use as much. So if you have to do something like I'm doing right now, happen to re-clean it out so I can make sure I get it, um, you can do it a little bit more efficiently when there's less glue. You can get it off easier. If it's clumped up and you went heavy, best believe you're gonna have a tough time getting that surface like it need to be a little bit. But for the most part, I think I got it pretty good. All right, got it up again. Everything is reprimed. Let me go ahead and make my cut right here. That build up. See how it's built up on there? I'm gonna show you what the primer is doing. Why I say you gotta thoroughly re-clean it. Right, I'm gonna put this primer directly on it. You see after just a few swipes, what it did, it broke it up, loosened it up, and made it clumpy. That's why if you keep going, it'll get it all off. In reality, it'll get it all off. But you have a tougher time. Say if you're trying to address some PVC that has been glued for months or whatever, it ain't gonna happen like that. Not that easy. I'm only lucky like this because it's fresh. Even though it's solid, it got solid. It ain't been baked on for like I've been in these conditions for an extreme long time. So in reality, I could have cut a new pipe and just redid it, but nah, I don't need to do all that. I'm gonna cut it off now because I just need to cut a little bit, not much. I'm gonna wait till it dry. I'm gonna give it a little time to dry because I don't want to get all that wet primer on top of this my cutters. It don't take long for it to dry though. A few seconds. And a little bit of wind, just like that. Now let me look at this again because the issue was that it was too long still. I thought it was enough distance, but I didn't have enough. I didn't have enough space to get it on. So I'm gonna cut a decent amount off. All right. So I cut majority of all that adhesive that I put on anyway off. You see what I'm saying? All of it, pretty much, for the most part. Now I'm gonna look at this again. I don't want to fumble twice. I don't want to fumble twice. All right, I'll slide that on. It should Go back. Thought I had it perfect last time, y'all. Y'all heard me say perfect. I was like, oh, this is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And I'm gonna cut a little bit more. I don't know how I missed this. It's like 3 inches. Um, I did want to mention one thing that you might want to be mindful of when you cut in PVC pipe. So if you ever cut in a PVC pipe, it depends on the cutter sometimes you use, and it depends on if the pipe is like old or whatever. But if you start to get a crack when you're cutting, um, you want to cut beyond that crack, and sometimes you may not have enough space. But if you can't cut beyond that crack where it's at to completely alleviate that where it's severed at, um, you have issues with it. You have issues with it continuing to crack if you keep cutting small pieces off. If that makes sense. If you try to cut small pieces off on a pipe that's already showing you let's say a 3 inch crack, and you're trying to cut within those 3 inches, nah, not gonna happen. Or if you even cut, let's say if you decide to cut 4 inches, it's cracked 3 inches. Like a pipe, say if it's this pipe right here was cracked 3 inches, a slight little crack, you see it, and you use these cutters and you try to cut it at, let's say 2 inches, and it's 3 inches, of course it's gonna still be cracked. So say if you say, oh, you know what, I'm just gonna cut 4 inches, you might want to cut 5 inches. If you can't cut 5 inches, you may want to consider even replacing that whole section, because that crack, every time you cut, it's going to keep running. It's going to run. If it's 3 inches and you cut at 4, it's going to go down to 4 inches. You'll see it. I promise you, it's a headache. But that's depending on if you got like some old PVC that's been sitting out in the sunlight forever, just cooking and baking, and it gets brittle over time. So that's a little tip. If you run into that issue, I've ran into that before. That's why it's necessary to bring 10% more when it comes to supplies that you're going to need for a job. All right, enough talking, y'all. I'm going to try to get it together. Boom, boom. All right, I'm feeling confident, y'all. I'm feeling confident. Um, wish me luck on this one. I hope I get it. I know I'm going to get it, but think long, you think wrong. Get to it. All right, get that cleaned out. Prime the other side. All right, so everything's primed up how it's supposed to be. I've already cleaned the other fixture because I primed it. I hate when all this junk is leaking off the top like that. Primer leaks so easy, man. All right, so we're gonna bring this glue closer. I'm about to do our 1-2. A 1-2, a 1-2, a 1-2, a 1-2. All right, here we go. Glue into the fixture. Glue onto the pipe. Glue on the other side in the fixture. Glue on the pipe. All right, now it's time to put it together. Move the glue out of the way so you don't knock it. We're gonna put it in here, and we're gonna twist, push, twist. We're gonna put it down, lift up, push it. Nope. I'm gonna move this piece right here out. Boom. Move these bottom pieces out because they need to be flush. And boom. And I got it. I got him. I got him. I got him now, y'all. I got him. I had to slide it back and forth to make sure it got in on both sides. Call me Triple A, get my advance in advance. Alright. Next thing I'm going to need to do is dig a short little trench here for this pipe that I just put in or whatever. I'm going to wait till this dry. I'm holding this in position because this stuff don't dry. It don't dry super fast. I said 30 seconds. You should be good, but when it's basically 4 components from the start of the fixture to the end of the fixture. Everywhere I put glue, I put it in 4 places. So I almost feel like I should wait a whole minute before I move off, to be real, because I don't want to have to cut and redo none of this stuff. Even though I got what I need to do it, I don't want to redo it if I had it right. And sometimes you can see it like I'm blowing on it just to get it to kind of make get solid, I guess, because it literally works that fast when you got some extra wind. All right, we'll let off of it, and I'm solid, baby. Good. So the pipe is back down where it was, which it wasn't too deep in the ground, which is still a concern. But I didn't originally put this in, so I'm just kind of replacing and putting the fiction where I know it's necessary. Next thing I'm about to do right now is dig right here because I need to make sure I'm putting all this stuff back in the ground. I can actually follow the same spot where this irrigation here was already if I want to, but I don't know. I might do that. I don't know. Almost there. Let's keep going. Life is a beach. I'm just playing in the sand, y'all. I'm just playing in the sand. Let's see how. Alright, so that took me longer than I wanted it to, but alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue to dig, put that in place, and get to it. Oh boy, I'm bite. So back here, irrigation is repaired. I got it buried. Irrigation head here, irrigation head over there. Now I'm just gonna throw this grass down, and I'm done here for the day. I'm gonna put y'all over here somewhere. Where can I put y'all so y'all can see this little mini job? I'll put y'all over here for a moment at least. Hello.
Oh, you put a head right there.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you didn't have enough.
What are you talking about? Oh, nope. Yeah, that's how it is when we're piecing it together. We could have had this done months ago, Miss Farber. Months ago. But it is $500 a pallet. I be hoping I be having enough every time. It's, every time I'm doing these projects, I have some extra. I'm like, I hope it make it.
Oh, didn't I have where's my little flag so I can, so when he cuts, he knows we're not to go by.
Oh, you should be fine. The heads are down deep enough.
No, I'm talking about cut the new grass.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you need to, when you do water,
Uh-huh.
the reason that's brown so much, I was looking at the yard, areas where it's shaded at, it's a little bit greener. So this grass is really crunchy. It need to be watered a little bit more. I don't know what frequency you got it on right now, but probably pick up the frequency either throughout the week or longer, water it longer, because it's really crunchy and it shouldn't be crunchy like that. It's drying out. So it is the summer, so probably a
Well,
little
it
bit hot.
keeps changing on me because it adjusts it, and I keep unadjusting it. Like this morning, it says, "Oh, you have enough water on it. It's not gonna come on." And I said,
Man,
"Well,
that thing be playing. Your irrigation, that thing be playing games. Talking about the auto thing that give you the forecast of it. That thing be playing games on you. Because it'll turn off when it says projected rain.
roll that back. Roll
Huh?
that back a minute. What's that?
What, this?
Yeah,
Root? This?
yeah.
Root?
You gonna plug that? Do that over the roof?
Yeah, there's plenty of roots in here. There's roots all through here.
I wonder where it's from.
Huh?
Where it's from?
You said where's what?
Where's
Oh, trees. I've been cutting all type of
I
roots.
guess when they
Yeah, you better
built the
believe.
subdivision.
You best believe there's roots all through all of this.
Mm.
As soon as you dig 2 inches down, there's roots all through it. Oh yeah. The roots don't affect it. It's natural.
Natural thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It feels like a concrete bricks or something that prohibit growth. That's different, but it's actually roots. It actually organically break down.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. So I gotta see when I'll be getting another job
That's
in.
right. Now it comes on. Oops, let me get off of that. Sunday. Well, it didn't come on this morning, but Sunday, Wednesday, Fridays, and Saturdays, and it comes on like what is this? This is the it starts at 3:30 in the morning.
3:30?
Mm-hmm. It's 3:30 in the morning.
How long is it running? What's the duration of the whole span of the?
I don't know. See, it changed to 15 minutes and 36 seconds.
For what zone? The
The zone
backyard?
you starting on right now?
Huh?
This zone here?
It's on for 15 minutes.
Yeah, 36 seconds. What it should be on?
And how often is it coming on?
It comes on. Oops. Thank God. Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. That's 4 days.
Okay. Well, being that this side wasn't on, well, this side is new. That side over there is what I'm looking at, and over there, where it's so.
Is this here reaching there? We don't know until we cut on the zone. See.
It's that zone. That one's definitely reaching over there. This one's reaching over here as well. So you got it 4 days a week currently. And is it skipping it though? Like, you know, on those days.
This morning it did.
That's what I think. That's the tricky part. Whatever that is, you might want to turn that off and let it just do it manually. Because if it keeps changing on you, like the grass might not get water when it says it's wet enough. Like, unless you got a moisture meter out here that's literally detecting the soil is actually hydrated per se enough, this is still new grass. Like, we don't want to neglect the new grass in the first year, and then you got poor root establishment. Because that's what happened. The roots won't grow as deep, and what happened is it'll start to get bare, it'll die out. because it didn't establish a strong root
Right.
system by not being proper water. Maybe we backed off a little too early. Being that we started installing in March, probably, and then we're installing like throughout the year, the temperatures are rising, so it's getting hotter.
So I should let it run more than 15 minutes.
Possibly, yeah.
Okay.
Just
I'm
probably
gonna put it-
put it on 5 minutes more, maybe 20-minute sessions. But I think the biggest thing is make sure it don't skip it.
Okay, I'm
Because
going on
if it's skipping it,
25.
that's the problem.
How about the front?
The front is fine. Everything else is front.
Okay, just the back.
Just the back, yeah.
Okay.
You don't want, because if it's
Okay.
skipping it on you and it's telling you, like,
Mhm.
I think that's what the problem is.
Okay.
Like, unless that thing out in the yard, it's
Mhm.
messing up the frequency.
So it's one right there, and then the one over here someplace. Oh, there it goes.
I'm gonna go by Superside on Monday and see if they got any scraps or whatever from
Uh-huh.
what they didn't sell for the weekend. Because I
Uh-huh.
want to get this done. I don't like dragging projects. I've been dragging it for a minute. I haven't did a project where I'm doing it like
I like your hat. Mhm.
patchwork for a long time. I'm trying to get this thing done. I was hoping I had enough. I was like, gosh.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna go to Superside, see if they got anything, and if
Okay.
they do, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna put it down because I kind of want this to be.
Done, did.
Yeah. Because usually, like all my projects I do,
Uh-huh.
they're done in 2 days, unless it's a large, very large project where it's
Right.
multiple things going on.
Uh-huh.
This stuff is usually done in 2 days. The
Uh-huh.
whole yard, the whole backyard. If it's the front yard, that's done within 2 days as well.
Mhm.
So I'm trying to get it done so I can make sure
I think I gotta put some mulch down around
it's
that.
done for the season.
Uh-huh.
But yep, I think that's about it. I'm gonna check with Superside tomorrow though, and then I'll be letting you know if
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
tomorrow's
stopping.
Monday.
Yep,
Okay.
and see what's what.
No
Hopefully,
head had to go here, right?
nah, because the one that I put over there it does a 180, but I'm
Okay.
gonna have it do like a 140 because it don't need to do a
Let
complete
me go in the
180.
garage and see where I put those little flags. If I can remember. Ah. Now next spring. Next spring. Oops. Next spring. You're gonna have to save it for this. Next spring. Remember you said this here side is
Not
not
grass.
grass?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's centipede.
Not really. No, it's not centipede.
Well, that's what's on it's gonna be centipede.
Yeah, it ain't. This right here,
What?
none of this right here is centipede.
What is it?
What's on the other side is centipede, but yeah, not much centipede over there. Dogweed.
Hmm?
We got kalinga and we got dogweed.
I don't know what the hell that is.
That's weed. They grassy weeds. They look like grass.
Okay, can we put centipede in?
Yeah, you can put centipede there.
So, next spring,
I think the issue with that side is your neighbor property is a little bit more elevated than yours,
it is.
and
It is.
it's water puddling on that
Yeah.
side.
So what's that, aeration?
Look at you. Look at you.
Look at you doing
Aeration.
Aeration?
Yeah, aeration will
So
help.
we could do that, did you already roll over here?
Huh?
You already rolled?
No. No, I didn't roll.
Oh, so I should take these flags out?
No, you're fine. Good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm actually I'm gonna compost this area because I feel like it's a dip right here. I'm gonna top dress it. I'll address that probably within the next spring. This area right here, it's like a dip, but it's supposed to because the water needs to run off somewhere from the
Okay,
house.
that's good?
Huh?
That's good.
You like stay from over here,
Yeah.
basically. Oh man.
Okay, as I was saying, yeah, for some reason it comes down, the
Yeah.
water,
Oh yeah.
and it settles there. And I'm like,
Yeah, people usually tie in their gutters and put a French drains in and reroute it out the back of the property. That's usually how they alleviate the problem. I've been working like crazy yesterday. Long day yesterday. And I couldn't let the grass get in. It's fresh still, and I don't need to make sure I get down within my 24 to 48 hours. So I was like, I can't avoid this. I gotta get it down.
so,
I do need to turn the irrigation on though now.
turn it on?
Mm-hmm. See what spraying might spray you.
I'll move out the way.
Let me matter of fact, don't turn it on yet. Not yet.
Okay.
I'll let you know in just a second. I'm gonna put all this stuff up
Uh-huh.
and get it out the way. That way,
So we could put centipede here, right?
yeah. You
Going down,
uh-huh. Yes, ma'am.
next way.
Yeah, you could do that. It's I capture the measurements of it, so we got an idea of the area.
Yeah. So I got know how much, the budget for.
Okay.
And, cause you already told me how much the whole property would be for the aeration.
Mm-hmm.
So I got that. I just need to know going down here.
Yeah. Yeah, they
Up.
that water run
Up
down.
to where? About here?
Yeah. See, all this is centipede, right where you standing. That's
See,
centipede.
that's how come I said centipede going down.
Yeah. So this is centipede. It
Right.
Stop right here,
Okay,
here. You see
uh-huh.
that where all those spurs and
this
stuff
is
at?
kind of.
Yeah, that's Kalinga.
Okay.
And this right here, this is
Uh-huh.
doveweed.
This whole thing goes
Like,
down.
see all that's not centipede. It looked like centipede. It
Well,
looked grassy, but it's not centipede. Yeah, and then that stuff that you see, that's even this stuff right here, that's
Uh-huh.
deeper down right there, where my foot is at.
Uh-huh.
That's doveweed. It's close, like all of this.
Uh-huh.
This is doveweed right here.
I just want some centipede grass.
That's definitely
Um,
centipede right there, though.
So, do you think the aeration to help?
Aeration will help with the waterlogging, and I think a part of the issue was you did have an irrigation leak, remember?
Yeah.
So when you got the water flowing in from your house and the neighbor's gutter,
Uh-huh.
it's both coming in between the houses. Like when it rains, the water come
Coming
off
down
that roof,
here.
your
Instead of
roof,
right
and
there.
that's the lowest spot. The water goes to the
Goes
lowest
right
spot, and if you don't have an exit for it, it's just gonna
And where
waterlog.
How the building graded was terrible.
Yeah. And then this right here, look,
Yeah.
this one coming down right here. It's contributing to this area being saturated as long as well. Because
Mhm.
if you think about it, this downspout, that water's not traveling up there. It's not traveling up. It's traveling down.
Down.
It's coming here and it's puddling.
Mm-hmm.
And if the water sits there, it drowns out the root system of the grass. But certain weeds, doveweed, kalinga, certain weeds thrive in extreme moisture
Areas.
areas. So that's
Yeah.
why it's more dominant.
Gotcha. Okay.
But
So that's gone.
I am about to go drink some ice cold something.
You got water?
No, but I'm gonna get me some. I say I'm gonna get me some. I'm about to go to Parker's and get me a ice cold. Well, I can't drink sugar. I'm on a detox. I gotta go find something cold and good. Okay. I'm too cool to be moved. Too much to be touched. Rather be my enemy because I'm a deadly friend. So stay from around. I don't make myself clear. Unless you're looking for the man. The man right here. What's going on, y'all? I'm tired, man. I ain't gonna lie. Tired. We had a long day yesterday. It was a long one. And I'm thinking I got enough grass to finish off this little small project. But I'm gonna go to Superstock tomorrow. We're gonna get this done. I'm tired of dragging. I ain't doing that. I know they're gonna have something in the yard. I think they had a class this past weekend. So they probably had additional prospects looking to buy grass. So they may or may not have some left over. Xeon Georgia is not something they like to have sitting on the yard for too long. It's too expensive. But I'm gonna tap in, reach out to them, see what they're talking about. All right. Man, right here. Man, the neighborhoods where they just ride around in golf carts, man, all day. Hey, how you doing? One day, man, I'll just be able to wake up, go do some golf, and wake up. Let me think about this fantasy life I'm thinking about. I'm gonna wake up, right? I'm gonna go to a breakfast place, eat breakfast, or matter of fact, I'm gonna wake up and cook me some breakfast. No, I'm gonna wake up. I'm having a fantasy moment, y'all. Gotta hear me out. I'm gonna wake up. My wife is gonna be home, and we're gonna cook. We're gonna cook a breakfast, and we're gonna talk about what we're doing for the day. She's gonna go in her office in the house, do some paperwork at whatever she do in the business. I'm gonna go out, go have some conversation with some commercial clients, or oversee, talk to the team, and then I'm gonna go off. After that, I'm gonna go shoot some golf, and then I'm gonna go. What's a place? I see people throughout the day, and they'd be looking like. I feel like I see people, and they be looking at me like, why is he off work and he's not old as me? Like, I feel like that sometimes. I may be wrong. Like, it's certain times of the day where the average person who works a 9 to 5, everybody's typically at work, and there's a specific crowd out, and it's typically, older people, whatever, and they be looking at me. I feel like, what are you doing off, boy? You supposed to be at work, working somewhere. But I be working. I just do a lot of mental work, and I'm strategic about the job I do. But when I can have the freedom of time, that'll be amazing. I really wish I can just knock in a few projects, have a team operating, and I think it'd be great. It's coming together, though. I ain't too far from that fantasy. Maybe if I do some milestone goals to help me get there, I feel more intentional about it, right? I need something cold. I need a cold beverage, a nice cold beverage with a lot of ice. I don't even care for ice, but I need a large drink with a bunch of ice, and then I need to eat some lunch. I need to go to the store. I'm gonna see what's up with my people. They in town visiting me today. We are handling some business. It was a business trip. See what's up. Supposed to be doing some back office work today. I'm about to go pick up my guy, Scotty. Whether we do our background work today or not. Me and Scott's definitely gonna get some things done. As far as I got to get him updated with my new process. Last year he was pretty helpful with getting lot of stuff together as far as, speaking to clients, closing some jobs, this, that, and the third, right? But when I'm improving things and changing things to make it more easier and efficient, I need to be updating him along the way so he's not, when the season comes, he's not lost at what to do. Really, 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 really know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm over here about to drag my foot and be vulnerable and open-minded that somebody else could learn all these steps to get something done that I'm working on. So what I'm referring to, guys, is I have a CRM that I'm using for my holiday lighting business. And the point where I'm at right now is I need to simplify my process to allow my employee to be able to catch on and be able to implement faster. And I need a system that's more service-based focused with some more perks than the current one I'm using. The one I'm using now, the pros and cons. It gives me a white glove customization to my quotes. What it's bad at is when it comes to scheduling, as far as, let me see how I can say this. I'm trying to explain to you guys my bottleneck of my CRM that I'm currently experiencing, and this is year 2 with this new CRM. Basically, I'm trying to sign up the customers who I had last year, right? They say if somebody paid $2-3 grand for a holiday light display. In reality, say if they say they want to go with the exact display, I should be able to duplicate that proposal, have them approve it, and we are able to move forward. Okay. Problem is when I try to go to do that, the system doesn't update in my pipeline to let me know that I have sent out these quotes to these specific customers. It's not giving me any updates because it's considered they're already a client, and I don't feel like there's a way around it. And the only way I can keep up with it is to write the names down of people who I know I sent out to, go back into the portal and see if they start to open or whatever. And then if they haven't, I gotta go back through the system and basically get their number, call them or text them so I could get them to follow up on the thing. But in reality, my CRM, the automation should be working to help me accomplish that. I hate that that's even a factor, but I hate that I would be putting, like, my guys, Scott, I don't want to put him in a position of, all the guessing, even though I feel like it's easy to understand. It's a pain in the butt. And when things become complicated to work with, and it's not the best when it comes to the efficiency of getting them out, because the most important thing for me this year is my speed to lead. Speed to lead is the most important thing for me this year. I want to be able to get a quote out within freaking 10 minutes if I could. Pop that quote out in 10 minutes, done. That's what I'm trying to do. That's not going to happen, not with this CRM. Not with the issues I'm running into. I use Canva, I have to transport my design into Canva, and then I have to put the design from Canva into, that part's not long. So in reality, I can do that piece in, let's say, a few minutes. The problem is when it comes to the system and the tracking part. That's a big, big, big thorn in my side. A thorn. And I hate that it's not simple. It's not simple, and basically I got to do all the tracking. So other softwares that I've used in the past, and they'll be able to help me handle the volume. I know which one I can use. It's been a dream software, but I couldn't justify the cost early on. And that CRM is Jobber. I used Jobber when I first got started. I used Jobber. When I first got started with my holiday light business, I used Jobber, and it did every single thing that I needed to do. The only problem with Jobber was it was pretty expensive early on for me, and I feel like I needed something that was a little bit more lenient on the cost. Like Jobber's like, if I'm not mistaken, the one that I need, it's like $200-300 a month for that subscription. That might not seem like a big deal, but my thought process is I don't like to turn CRMs off throughout the season that I'm not using them, and I wish it just came in at a better price point. And what they do is, everything got different models. You can pay month to month with it, or you can pay for it annually. So if you pay for it annually, the minimum you're gonna pay is like 200 a month. And there's CRMs out here, like the one I'm using right now, I pay $50 for it, and that's not me trying to be a cheapskate. I thought that the software was very valuable when it came to what it was capable of doing and how it presents. It does exactly what Jobber does from a presentation, but the presentation is actually superior. The presentation is better than Jobber. It's way better. So when a customer receives it, they're like, wow, this is really nice. It's broken down, it's clear. I definitely present way better than Jobber when it comes to my CRM right now. So what I'm willing to sacrifice is my presentation to be more efficient, because when I'm not the one that's going to be doing all the quotes and the estimates, I don't want people having a hiccup and it's non-ending to how to fix it, like having to do it with every single one. That's a headache, even if you got 3 people doing it. The thing is, I had a few days last year where I ran specific ads. Well, not even ads. I posted certain content, videos, video content, and I got like 30 leads in one day. 30 leads, literally. One day, 30 leads came in. And that's not a paid ad. That was not a paid ad. That was literally me posting a video and putting it at the right place at the right time. I got 30 leads one day. That's really, really good. However, guess what happened, y'all? Guess what happened to those 30 leads? I never, ever, throughout the rest of the season, I never caught up. I never got to answer all those leads. Never. I didn't have the framework set up to handle volume. And if I'm the person doing the installs and I'm doing the quotes, I'm wearing too many hats. So the complication came in where I had other priorities. Like I was like, forget closing a job. Hey, yeah, it's cool to get leads in, but I'd rather not sacrifice my reputation by telling somebody I'm going to do a quote, or getting somebody else's deposit to do the job, just not to do it. Be able to get to it in that timely manner, because I had limited staff available because I was the primary person. So I don't know. I got to make it simpler. It's a domino effect. I understand that if I don't have the system set up correctly, what's going to happen is it's going to require more attention from me to help figure out. And if I'm doing other things, we're going to fall behind on the productivity. It's a domino effect. So get something. And I don't mind right now. I don't mind paying whatever I need to pay for the CRM, because I see how it's affecting when I got multiple people with iPads. Whoever can do a quote, they can see everything, get the linear foot, all that. They can do that. But when it comes to the speed, and everybody had other stuff going on, I feel like I fell short. I lost a lot of opportunity because I wasn't able to get to the leads. So I'm trying to have an open mind this season and say, okay, yeah, now I got an extra person, 2 extra people. One person's going to be doing the work as far as the roof line stuff, so I have availability but that's not guaranteed because I need to make sure I got enough people who can handle that workload. And two, I just don't look at myself as being out of the picture on stuff to an extent. Although I want to, like I can get the business jumping, getting leads. The craziest part, and that's why I laugh when I get marketers that call me. Getting leads is not a problem. That's not a problem at all for me. I don't know what it is. I think I'm a magnet. I have been blessed to be able to attract people who want to pay for my services, and that's a blessing. But leads is not my problem. Managing the leads coming in, managing the labor, all those things are my issue. And I'm not the best person to do the job that I'm doing as well. I need to find somebody that's better than me and pay them well, pay them really well. Like on average, last year, the guys who was working with me, on average, they was making roughly $1,000 to $1,200 a week. Yes, you heard it, $1,000 to $1,200 a week as helping, and they wasn't even on the rooftop. And what I learned from that experience is I overpaid. I overpaid for the performance that wasn't happening. Like for instance, why am I paying these guys all this per day, per week, or whatever, to perform, and we're way behind, and they're not gonna do certain things. Like those guys are not getting on the top of the roof. Now, when it came to the ground stuff, did they have everything done? No. That means I had to get done with the property on top of the roof, get down and help with the bottom of the roof, the power supply and all that stuff. So it wasn't like we was getting done super fast, but a big piece of it is making sure the roof is done. But if I have to come down and still do the other stuff, it's kind of counterproductive. Given, let's say, our average ticket was $1,500, and it took us, 2 to 3 guys. It took us a day to do it, and we only got that property done. You get what I mean? That's $400 out of that job. If I just count myself, what I'm paying myself, let's say I made what they made. That's $600 off a $1,000 ticket and just labor. It's like, what are we talking about? Like, you gotta have the right people in the right place. I pay my roofers top dollar though, and that's real, because I know what it requires. Some nuts. See, it ain't no excuses. It ain't no secret. It requires real big nuts to be on top of a roof, 2-3 story roof, installing Christmas lights. All these boys be talking about they'll do it. They be shaking like a leaf when they get up there. Shaking like a leaf. You ever seen a leaf? Let me see. I don't got one with me, but boy, shaking like a leaf. Blinded by light. I'm so ready to go. I'm so ready to go home. I want to go home so bad right now. I'm hot as can be. But yeah, I'm done with my ramble, y'all. I'll just be talking. I got a lot of stuff I'm mentally preparing for over the next few weeks, though. It's going to be very exciting. I'm taking on a new skill set that's going to put me in a different category than my competition when it comes to my service, my holiday lighting business. I'm adding some additional value of what I feel clients have been requesting for years, and nobody is addressing the giant. What's that giant, y'all? Can you put up displays that play music? Yeah, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I can do that. I'm getting into custom bills, displays. That's the secret. I'm getting in custom bills to where you can have a radio station on with your display. That's the next level that people are not willing to do because it's very costly, but there's riches in the niches. That's the giant that I want to address. I don't mind jumping through some barriers of entry to get additional education to put me in a lane that nobody's marketing with right now. I'll do that. I probably only got one to maybe two competitors in the whole area. That's very rare. And if I find a unique way to market it, I'll do really well. Instead of doing, for instance, a display, right, for, let's say, $2,000, instead of me doing a residential display for $2,000, I can do a large estate that is trying to get all this fanciness going on for whatever reason for $10,000, $15,000, because it's definitely a specialty, and you're not gonna find too many people that's gonna do it that's like completely customizable like that. So $10,000 versus $2,000 puts me in a different bracket when it comes to the type of client that I'm trying to attract. Just crank the truck up, y'all, and I'm about to get my turn off music. All right, let me get my little tools. I gotta adjust these irrigation heads, and I'm ready to go home, y'all. I am so hot, dog. So hot. Ready to go home. Tired. My shirt, it looked dark gray, and that's only because I'm sweating like crazy. Let me text this lady real quick. See if she can turn this irrigation on real quick, because I gotta adjust the irrigation heads. It's hot out here. If I fall out, y'all, it'll be the first. I've never passed out in my life. Never passed out in my life from like heat or dehydration. I can't imagine what that person was feeling before, but I'm pretty sure I've been close to it. Because I don't be hydrating like I'm supposed to. Like today I drank like 3 20 ounces of water, and then I drank a Coke Zero Cherry. All right, time to get to it. Let me text this lady to turn the irrigation on. All right, I'm back. I just shot her a text message. I told her to turn the irrigation head on because we need to water this new lawn, this new little patch here. She put flags to where the old lawn was to where the new side is. This irrigation head over here is what I'm going to be adjusting the most because I'm pretty sure it's going to be out of whack. And y'all seen me throughout this full video from the beginning. I did the repair and I added one in. Let's see it. It's coming up. Oh baby, looking good. Look at it. That's what I like to see. Do your thing. Dang, that thing almost adjusted exactly how it needed to be. Okay, this one right here is wrong. I'm hearing some thunder. I'm like really gonna get down. Let's see this one right here. Let me see what this thing doing. I'm just gonna adjust this one slightly. That right there, what I put there is perfect. Perfecto. That's exactly what I was trying to accomplish. So this one right here, you see how I spraying over there to the other head to head? Nah, that's the overkill. You see how much water getting on that fence? I'm gonna adjust this head to spray only right there. Here to here, here to here, here to here. Look at that. That's all it needs, just a little something. what I'm doing right now is adjusting this head to see where's the stop point. It's usually a stop left, so the more you turn it the correct way. I don't, I, I don't know why it's over that rain bluffing like it's about to actually do something. It's bluffing. Yeah, that's exactly where I wanted to be. Straight. It's going that way. And I think I need to turn it a little bit. When it's a stop left, y'all, this is a Rainbird 5000. So when you talk about a stop left, when you turn it like this, that's the farthest point it's going to go when it's left. When you turn it right, like that, that's the farthest it's going to, well, it can go farther. It can do a whole 360. The more you adjust it. And as you see right here on the back, there's a negative sign right here, and there's a plus right there. You want to twist it towards the plus to get it to go farther, so that's what I'm about to do now. I think it's twisted enough. I actually need to twist the body of it, just right here, just like that. Let me see if it's doing. There we go. That's better. I'm gonna add a little bit more because I need to go a little bit farther, right? But I don't have it going over there towards that fence no more. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna turn it one more twist. One more twist. Come on. Boom. Boom. Perfect. That's exactly what I want this to do. And it's mist spraying, so it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. So we good here. This irrigation is good. Now I gotta go adjust that one over there. Huh? Yeah, I'm talking to myself. Don't think I'm crazy.
No. Get the best answer
Huh?
from yourself, right?
Nah, I ain't talking to myself, Miss Barbara. I'm recording a video.
Oh.
I like to document my process.
Oh, excuse me.
You know me.
I'll be seeing it on the thing.
Let me see here.
Boy, that I'm kind of familiar.
You say what now?
Yeah, I'm kind of familiar. That's what I'm gonna say.
So I got it as a 180 right now. You see how it's going 180? It don't need to go that far. It need to be like a 140. One.
If you want, you can hit the Japanese if you want to.
I think you got a drip line over there. You said a drip line ain't working? Yeah, these heads they ain't like calibrated to go that in the bed.
No problem.
Let me see. Let's see if I can adjust this thing real quick. I think I need to go get my other tool out the car. There we go. So I got. Huh? Stay back here in case you see a snake. All right. The man right here. All right. So y'all see how I got it adjusted now? You see the screams of it? You see it? That's about. I wouldn't say it's definitely not a 180. I need to twist the body a little bit because it's doing what I needed to do. I need to twist that body just a little bit. Twist that body. Yeah, it's doing exactly what I needed to do. This is it. And this right here, y'all, is an MP rotator. The baby that everybody loves. MP rotators are pretty costly. They like $5 just for that top little piece that y'all seen me screw on the other video. Now we don't have to worry about that fence getting wet no more. Only place the fence should be getting wet is right back there a little bit because of this head, but everything else is good. It's working exactly how it should. That's it. That's all she wrote, guys. And look at that. See, when you got a battery that's 100%, you can get some stuff done. I was able to stay live with y'all from the repair to actually putting down this sod or whatever. So it's not much that I put down, roughly 170 feet. And how do I know exactly how many feet it is? Each roll is 10 square feet, and I had 17. So to finish up this area back here, I actually need about, what is it? About 10 to 15 rolls. Oh, you all set until tomorrow, Miss Barbara.
Huh?
I say you all set until tomorrow. I'm gonna chat with Superside in the morning. I'm gonna chat with them in the morning, and if they talking nice to me, I'm gonna get some of the Xeon Zoysia they got and come finish this. So I'm gonna hold on to the key. I'm gonna hold on to the key because I definitely want to be done with it. Because I already got it prepped. I don't want grass and stuff to start growing back and none of that stuff. Look at you composting. There you go. That helps with moisture retention. So instead of watering for excessive amounts of time, you water it, and that mulch holds in moisture at the bottom. Yeah. So look at you.
Hey.
Whew.
Nice color and everything.
Mm-hmm. I'm about to put this lot back on here, Miss Barbara. The irrigation is set how it's supposed to be. This right here is set exactly how I want it to be.
Just keep leaking.
Huh? It's not leaking.
Oh, it's
That's
not leaking?
it's because there's water come down from the spigot. Yeah, it's not leaking. I actually want to change it just to make sure, but I was looking at it, I'm like, it's really just the water is coming right down where the head is at. Almost every head, if you go by the head, it's water by them, but this one's in a little bit of a dip on that right where it's located. But yeah, it'll be fine. Whew. I'm gonna try, when I get some grass, when I finish this, I'm gonna patch those areas. But as far as how it's looking goldish right now, I really think it's lacking enough water. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot. It is hot. It is hot.
Matter of fact, I quick ran and doing that, I had changed the setting to 25 minutes. It's running for 25 minutes. Once it's running for 25 minutes, I'll put it back on for another 5.
Okay. All right, Miss Barbara. I'm gonna go get your lock because I got it in my truck. And I'm a rock and roll. Rob needs some fluid before I pass out.
Your wife and daughter, we share the same birthday?
Huh?
Did you tell your wife and daughter that we
Yours was August 11th? I didn't even tell her. I think I did, yes. I think I went right home and told her. I said, guess whose birthday?
I had it first though.
Yeah, I think when I went home, I told her. I'm pretty sure I told her. Because she was like, really?
Yep.
Small world, small world.
Yep.
What y'all are? Leos, ain't it?
Yes.
You people. No, I'm just kidding. Leos, man. Better be my enemy, because I'm a deadly friend. So stay from around me. Do I make myself clear? Unless you're looking for the man. Because the man right here. I just been going through it, dog. Going through it and redialing back into my old mystical trash, man. That man should be going in. All right, let's see. Trying out my little holster, man. Dang, that thing work. That thing working. Okay, I can deal with that. Put my phone. Look like you need some more sod down. Yeah, my boy. Yep. I'm just, been letting the tail wag the dog a little bit. Letting my customer drag me through this long process of not wanting to buy sod. And I've been piecing it together with the projects that I finished. Whatever extra I have, I just come and put it down. So it ain't guaranteed how far it's gonna make it. But yeah, that's it. Oh baby. Oh baby. Feel good to be in this truck right now. What you gonna do? We can do it whenever, however you want to. Whew. Yeah, I need to put some more sod down, AJ. Man, I'm gonna sit in this truck by at least a hot 3 minutes. Woo! Now this feels good. Whoop, whoop, whoop. What you got going on, AJ? What you got going on today, man? I think I'm gonna jump on the grill in a little bit. I'm gonna go jump on the grill and get for real. I'm gonna put some chicken on there. I need to dump some chicken in some marinade right now. Put in some brine and let that sit in that vinegar and seasoning for about 4 hours. And I throw it all on the grill around about 6. Oh man, that sounds like a plan. Whew. I'm tired. I gotta go hook up to the trailer real quick and go put this lady lock on the back fence. I'll be right back. strong as a torpedo, gigantic as the Titanic. Yes, Lord. I'm on my way. I'm gone. It's 2:17 p.m. Stamp me, baby. I'm out of here. What's happening, y'all? I got a fresh new energy. I just made progress on this place again. Not done, so that I'm still gonna be bothered till the job is like done. Come in right here. Come in right here. Ah. I'd rather be my enemy because I'm a deadly friend. So stay from around me. Do I make myself clear? Unless you're looking for the man, because the man is right here. Hey, I was laughing the other night. I watched Money Talks. I was telling y'all. I watched Dead Presidents and I watched Money Talks. Shouts out to that boy Chris Tucker, man. He used to have some good roles. He used to be tripping. But he said in Money Talks, he was making a toast to the bride and groom or whatever. And he used Barry White. And one of the people in the crowd was like, isn't that Barry White? He said, there's no way that God could have made two. He's all he's living for forevermore. Something like that. You know the song. But I thought it was funny. My boy walked the lyrics down. I had to wash my hands, man. Man, right here. Got dirt or something in my eyes. Got dirt in my eye. Can't see clearly. Look at my hand. I got glue on my hand. See that? Got freaking glue on my finger. It looked like dead skin, but it's actually glue. Alright, I'm good. I'm about to get to the gas station. Wash my hands. Sometimes when I have a lot of dirty work that I'm doing with my hands or whatever, I'll stop by the gas station and wash my hands thoroughly as I could before I get home, because I don't like all that freaking dirt, oil, or whatever to be in my sink or my shower or whatever. If I can alleviate and get some of that dirt off me before I get into the door, less of a headache. I truly appreciate you guys hanging out with me for a little bit while I got her done. Y'all seen how that irrigation, how I started it and finished it. It's all done. The irrigation piece I'm happy about, because she's been on me about that for a little bit. Is there enough water getting over here? Yeah. I'll check. So finally addressed that. Now we just need to get all the grass in place. We'll be good. But yeah. Appreciate you, NJ Dog. Appreciate you, Billy. Appreciate you, CRT. What's good? You see how much battery I got? Look at that. It took 80% of my battery to shoot all that live and stuff. Shoot it live. But I'm gonna get up with y'all, man. And then I didn't lose signal, so I'm cool with that. Let me get up with y'all. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Joining in. I gotta get to it. Later. I might jump back on later when I'm on the grill. I don't know. But I'll get back with y'all. Later.